Okay, we are now ready to finish off our ice cube tray. If we left it really solid like this, it would be very hard to twist it to pop the ice cubes out, and it would be a lot of extra material. So we're going to use the shell command to get rid of these sides. I'm going to go up and activate the shell command, and then I'm going to select all four sides and the bottom because I want to remove all of that material. And then I'm going to set my shell thickness to 2 millimeters. And then I'll say OK. And now it looks a lot more like an actual ice cube tray. And we could stop at this point, but I'm going to add one more thing. To grab it and twist it and use it, it would be helpful if we had just a little handle here. So to do that little lip around the edge, what I'm going to do is first I'm going to create a mid-plane. So I'm going to go up to Construct, Mid-plane. I'm going to construct it between this outer edge and this outer edge. Say OK, so that's going to put my plane right in the middle. Then I'm going to create a sketch on that plane. And it doesn't really matter which side you create this on, but I'm going to create a little L shape. So I'm going to come up and use my line tool. Actually, before I use line tool, I'm going to go ahead and project this point to make sure that I am connecting correctly. So I'm going to go to project and project that point right there. Then I'll start my line on that point. And I'm not going to worry about any of my dimensions yet because I can use my sketch dimension tool to set that afterwards, but I'm going to create a shape that looks like this. Okay, now I'll set my dimensions. So I'm going to come up here, activate that tool. For this top edge, I want this to be 2 millimeters. For this, actually let's do this one. I'm going to do this one as 3. And then for this bottom, I'm going to do 5. And then for this one, I want this edge and this edge to be the same. Actually, no, I want this one and this top one to be the same. So I'm going to use the equals. I'm going to say keep this one always equal to that one. And there we go. Now I have my sketch. And now the last step is going to be using the sweep tool to wrap this all the way around. So I'm going to first go back and do a step that I skipped. If we try to sweep around these 90-degree corners, it's not going to work. So I'm going to add fillets to these corners. So I'm going to select this very edge, do a fillet of 10, then repeat that step for all 4 corners. Okay, so now that I have all those corners rounded nicely, the sweep should work without any problems. So now I'm going to go up to Create, go down to Sweep. I'm going to select this as my profile, and then my path is going to be this outer edge. And make sure it gets set to join, not to cut. Say OK. And there we go. Now I've got that nice little lip that would be useful for being able to grab a hold of the tray. Lastly, you can add some fillets around here if you want to maybe if I do like a 1 or a 2, that'll round those off nicely, so you could add that to all the edges as well. But other than that, we are done with the tray other than just adding our material. So I'll hit A on the keyboard. I'll go down to a plastic. Drag one of the plastic materials on, then I'll double click on it to do a more typical blue color for my tray. And now I'm done.